Hello everyone, my name is Luis Cruz and I'll be presenting my work with Professor Rui Abreu on the energy footprint of mobile testing frameworks. This is a presentation at ICSI 2020, but the paper was published at Transactions on Software Engineering, TSE. So our paper can be reached out through this QR code, and there's also the URL that you can use to retrieve the paper if you want to read it. In this presentation, I'll be pinpointing some of the main findings and our main approach in this work. So first of all, by now, I hope you all agree that energy efficiency is a very important requirement in software applications, in particular in mobile applications. So if we want to build energy efficient mobile apps, there's one thing we need to do. We need to do energy tests. And to do energy tests, we need to do at least three things. First, create an automated interaction with the app so that we can reproduce the tests. We need to collect energy measurements and then compare the results with the baseline. And typically, the baseline is the previous version of the app. In our work, we'll be focusing on automated interactions with the app. So how we do this and what's the overhead of this on energy consumption. So to do automated interactions, developers can resort to all these different kinds of frameworks. We have APM, Calabash, Espresso, and so on and so forth. To give an example of where we need to worry about energy tests, consider the original app, which is a tweet feed that can show media content, for instance, images, videos, and so on. And developers wanted to make the app more energy efficient, and they decided to try to, instead of rendering high resolution images, they would just show a small thumbnail of the image. And if the user actually is interested in that particular image, the user can tap on it and the image will expand and show the high resolution version. So here's the problem. In order to measure the energy consumption at the original version, you only need to do a scroll. But if you want to do the test for the new version, you need to do a scroll and a bunch of new tabs. And our question is, are these new tabs affecting the energy consumption of the results? And this is what we were going to find out. So to do that, we generated tests for 8 different UI automation frameworks like IBM, Calabash, Espresso, so and so on. And for each of these frameworks, we created energy tests for tabs, for swipes, back button, zoom in, zoom out, and all these sorts of interactions that we typically do on mobile applications. So we don't have time to go over all the results, but I'll show the results we got for tab. In this bar chart, we have energy consumption in the x-axis and the y-axis, sorry. And we have the different frameworks in the x-axis. And also we have the energy consumption entailed by executing the same interaction, the top and the mobile phone. So we can see that the results are very different depending on the framework. In particular, we find out that using Appium can increase the energy consumption overhead by 9 times and kilobytes by 5 times. And this is a considerable overhead that cannot be disregarded. So we did the same for all the other interactions and helper methods. If you want to know more about it, please check the paper. Uh, since we don't have time to go over all the other interactions, here are the takeaway messages that we want to spread with our work. So first, we want to show that um, the UI framework can compromise the energy testing results. Also, we need to worry about the way we design the energy tests in terms of what methods we have there. So if we use intensively particular lookup methods, we may have more overhead. If this was not clear for you, please check the paper because we explain it in detail. Um, Also, we hypothesize that probably the fact that these UI frameworks are energy greedy lies in the fact that um, these frameworks were not designed to do energy tests. So they are not optimized. And we need to bring awareness so that tool developers bring energy efficiency into the equation. Finally, we would like to um, bring awareness in terms of previous work that might have used the wrong frameworks, and because of that, results may have been affected. So we need to be careful when we choose the UI framework that we use for our energy tests. So if you want to know more about this work, please check the paper or feel free to reach us out and contact us. Also, you can follow us on Twitter. Thank you.